Alright, it's official. I am on a mission to review the most popular cold approach content on YouTube and tell you exactly what those guys are doing wrong. Because that content is extremely misleading, and I know a lot of you guys are taking advice from them. The best way to learn how to cold approach is to learn what to not do. And in those videos that I'm doing, I will tell you what to not do, basically, by looking at their approach and telling you exactly what should not be done. So today we are going to review a video called Approaching Women by Crew Aesthetics. Let's get started.
Excuse me?
Hi.
Sorry, I was like walking this way, and I thought you were like bad as fuck.
Thank you, I appreciate that. I'm running late to class, it's almost 2.
Oh,
I'm
awesome,
so
me
sorry.
too. Can I?
Bro, what is this again, man?
I get your number real quick?
I'm really not.
Like, it's the third video review I do in a row, and each time those guys, they always approach fat girls. I don't understand why.
I just told your friend that too.
No, I'm not my friend. I don't have friends.
I saw
Alright.
it.
Fuck.
What's wrong with them?
Oh my god.
Alright, so what can I say on that one, on that first approach? Nothing much. I'm gonna talk about his drip. We don't talk about drip enough, about the importance of wearing the right clothes during the approach. Right now he's on some student campus. He's dressed like a student, but it's not an excuse. If you're a student, if you're cold approaching, you can just like stop looking like that, basically. It's typical brokey look. You want to get into designer drip. You want to understand what are the cool brands to wear, what are the brands that fit you. And most importantly, you want to understand the impact they have during the approach. It literally makes you ascend. It's something that I realized myself back when I was living in Kiev. I did cold approach while being completely broke and having that kind of style. And I did cold approach while having much more money and wearing the right designer clothes. And I can tell you that it makes a huge difference. The way you are perceived during those few seconds of the approach, you stand out. It's like a 30% free bonus that you get just by wearing the right clothes. If I see a guy who is joining one of my groups and who is dressing like that, I tell him straight away, like, stop doing this. It's stupid. Like, if you have money and if you want to get good at cold approach, then invest in designer drip.
Sorry, can you hear me?
I'm sorry?
Can you hear me?
I can now.
Okay, I was like walking, and you were like absolutely beautiful.
Thank you.
I would have hated myself if I just didn't do like a little jog to get you.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Holy
I have
fuck.
my music blast.
Yeah.
I can't hear.
All that stuff, like, I would have hated myself if I didn't come to see you. You don't need that. You can get straight away into like a conversation with her.
Anything.
What does that 555 stand for?
Angel numbers means change.
Oh, that's dope. Stand for?
Angel numbers means change.
Oh, that's dope.
Thank you.
And your name?
Jade.
Holy
I have
fuck.
my music blast.
Yeah.
I can't hear anything.
What does that 555 stand for?
Angel numbers means change.
Oh, that's dope.
Thank you.
And your name?
Jade.
So when you approach, you want to have some kind of structure, when you talk to the girl, when you ask her stuff. The first thing he asks about is like, that's pendant. It's kind of early, because he didn't ask about her name or he didn't ask about anything else. And yeah, like, you can ask like other questions before, basically. You can talk about like different stuff. It's like super specific, and it gives that vibe where you feel like he doesn't care about the answer. If you replay it, you will see it.
I have
Fuck.
my music blast.
Yeah.
I can't hear anything.
What does that 555 stand for?
Angel numbers means change.
Oh, that's dope.
Thank you.
And your name?
You see like, oh, that's dope. And your name? It feels like he doesn't care about it. You want to create like something organic, something rich. And right now, by going into specific early in the approach, you will get that kind of interaction basically. You want to keep it large at the beginning. Usually I don't even ask for the name. I introduce myself. So she introduces herself back. No need to ask for the name. It's kind of strange to ask for a name. Ask for the name if she doesn't tell you anything. But usually when you introduce yourself, she will instinctively tell you her name.
Jade.
Jade, Kevin.
Nice to meet you.
Shaking the hand, you don't want to do that. I keep saying it. You want to keep your distance and appear to be weirded out. If she starts like trying to shake your hand, or doing something like that, you want to be like, you want to show her that for you it's not normal like to get like touchy too fast. And the reason for that, each approach is a build-up. Okay, the goal is not like to be touchy with her straight away. It's to get to know her, to screen her, to see like what she's like. And for that, you do not need to touch her at all. Literally, like you can just talk. It's much better to avoid touching when you go for low exposure girls. When you go for high exposure girls, they might be more responsive if you touch them, and you might think it's because of your game, but it's a bad indicator. Like if a girl is responsive to being touched during the approach, she's used to be touched. Do you want to find a girl who is used to be touched? I don't think so. So yeah, usually I never touch girls during the approach. And if I do, if they reach out to shake my hand, then I look at the hand, and I'm like, I act a bit weirded out, like I didn't expect it. And then I take the hand and I don't shake it in a business way. I will more like take it, and hold it a little bit just to show her that I'm not here like to become her friend, or something like that. But it's only if she comes to me. Like if she, by herself, give me her hand, The way I approach is that anything that is not needed during the interaction, I don't do it, basically. I remove all the extra fluff. And it's working well. You can check my receipts. You can look at the girls I am getting. I am not touchy during the approach, and I am getting those girls. So you don't have to do that at all.
I was just wondering if I could get your number.
Sure. Why
All right. You go to the gym at all?
I used to a lot. I haven't so much since I've been down here. This gym is hard to find space at.
I gotta get you into the gym, man. Come on.
Probably, yeah. Gotta
Yeah.
get back on my shit.
For real. All right, well, I'll text.
It feels friendly between them now. And that's what you want to avoid, like you don't want to end up chilling with that girl, like a friend, asking her about like her girl stuff, about her going to the gym. Like, why do you care about this? Why would you care about if that stranger is going to the gym? You don't know her. Literally, like, why do you ask? I guess he didn't have anything else to say, but it's always better to just talk about like the moment, what are you doing, where are you going, how you do this, what do you study, not even what do you study, but are you a student? They are in the student environment, so of course he's a student, but talk about like general stuff. Like don't go into specifics too much. You will have enough time, a lot of time during the texting phase to go into specifics. The approach shouldn't last too long, around 1 minute, 1 minute 30 seconds maximum. You don't want like to stay too long during the interaction. You really need to find that sweet spot between just passing by and not being memorable, and overstaying, and doing too much, giving the feeling to the girl that it's too much, like she spent too much time with a guy she didn't know. The sweet spot is around 1 minute to 1 minute 30, even less sometimes. As always, the way I do it is gradual. It starts small, so short approach, a texting phase where you get to know the girl and where you do like more small talk. You connect with her during the texting phase, and then day setup, bringing her on a date. It's a whole process, It's a gradual build-up.
Text you, all right?
All right, see ya.
Okay, all right, love you.
Bro, stop saying that shit, like saying I love you like that when you just met a girl. It's too much. Do not do this during the approach. Respect her boundaries. Don't try to be edgy, and you will be fine.
Excuse me? Excuse me? I was like walking and I just...
Excuse me. Stop saying excuse me. Get her attention a different way. Like just say hi, hey, привет. Because if you just say excuse me, it starts the wrong way. What the fuck is that as a phrase? If you start yeah, I'm not used to America at all. Like if you say excuse me, you start by being sorry for approaching her. If you say it several times, it's even worse. Avoid saying excuse me during the opener.
I noticed your eyes and I couldn't help to notice you're like beautiful.
Oh, thank you so
What's
much.
your name though?
Casey.
Kevin.
Nice
Oh,
to meet
like
you.
where are you from?
Tampa.
It's really like he's reading a script. His opener is him talking super fast and complimenting her like straight away, super fast.
I was like walking and I noticed your eyes and I couldn't help to notice you're like beautiful.
Oh, thank you so much.
What's your name though?
I couldn't help but notice you were beautiful. I found out that the best way to approach a girl is to just talk to her normally straight away. Have a conversation with her straight away. Like, hi, how are you? And compliment her with your vibe. Compliment her by talking to her, by the way you talk to her. If she really doesn't understand, like, why this guy is talking to me, like, if she gives you that kind of attitude, then you can compliment her and tell her why you came to talk to her, to explain her the situation. But you shouldn't have to do that during a successful approach. You should just be able to talk to her straight away. And you might even feel like some kind of playfulness straight away from talking to her. You might even feel the click, what we call the click. It's when straight away you know something will happen with that girl. You know you will see her again. You see it in her eyes. It's something that happens a lot during the approach, but it's hard for beginners to understand if there is a click or not. But the more you approach, the more you will be able to understand what the click is, basically.
I was like walking and I noticed your eyes and I couldn't help to notice you're like beautiful.
Oh, thank you so much.
What's your name though?
Casey.
What's your name though? That's why I don't ask for the name, because it feels like his opener, the compliment he gives during the opener feels like super scripted, because he's straight away like, yeah, what's your name though? Like, it's just the feeling you get, during the approach. It's just how it is. That's why it's better to not ask for the name and introduce yourself first, to avoid that kind of scripted vibe.
Kevin.
Nice
Oh,
to meet
like
you.
where are you from?
Shaking the hand, not needed.
Tampa area.
What's your background though?
What do you mean by my background?
Like your ethnicity?
Oh, literally just white.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I was just wondering if I could get your number. I mean, it seems like you're in a rush, but
I can give you like my Snap or something. Do you have Snap, Insta?
I like girls though.
Huh?
I like girls. I feel like people who use Snapchat, they're kind of like femboyish, you know what I'm saying?
He goes way too fast for the contact. He doesn't talk about himself at all. It's really important to talk about yourself during the approach, to start showing her how amazing your life is. And right now he's not doing it. She won't text back. I mean, it's not going to be a great loss for him, but she won't text him back just because of that, because she has no reason to. He didn't show any value during the approach. And the best way to show some value is not like something that is necessarily about money, it's more about, as a man, who are you? What are you doing around? You can even start talking about your business, briefly. For guys who do not live in their native country, like me, it's easier. Just by being French, I stand out. If you are in the US and you are a US citizen, you will have to stand out another way, because if you just approach her and you're like, I'm from the US, who cares where you're from, in the US? Maybe if you are from a different state, you can certainly talk about your business, to show her who you are, basically. To show her that you are not like another PUA who will like waste her time, but you are someone actually of value.
Okay.
I haven't used that since like middle school, to be
What
fair.
about Insta?
I mean, I guess. Yeah, sure. Here. I'm a little anti-social media, so, you know. Here, you can put it here, because my Wi-Fi is a little trippy.
If you are in the US, I know that Snap is used a lot there. You should have your Snap ready, you know, and do not be like, oh, I am anti-social media. If she wants to give you her Snap, just take the Snap. It's fine, you know, just don't fuck around. Just take whatever you can. Take the Snap. In Eastern Europe, we take the Telegram. There in the US, just have your Snapchat ready and just take her Snap, you know, not fuck around. Like, there is no need to add some friction. If it's going well, just get the contact.
Here right now. So what are you up to right now?
I'm going to class. Trying to meet my friend.
Okay. You go to the gym?
Do I go to the gym? Yeah, I work there.
Oh, really? Oh, shit. Okay. Well, maybe we could go to the gym sometime.
Yeah.
So. All right. Well,
Nice to meet you.
I'll text you.
Yeah.
Love you.
I think he knows he has no idea what he's doing, you know. There is no structure at all. He goes for the contact way too fast. Then he starts like the small talk phase that he should have done before that. And yeah, like he's like, yeah, maybe we can go to the gym together sometimes. You don't want to talk about a potential meeting during the approach. Just get her contact and tell her you will text her later. That's it, basically. During the texting phase, if you are going to the gym and she's also into gym stuff, then you can talk about like, yeah, like I'm going to the gym. I have a proposition for you. Let's go to the gym together, but not during the approach. It's too early. It's too early to talk about that. You know nothing about her. You really want to focus on like getting to know her and connecting with her before you talk about a potential meeting. Very important.
I was study today, tomorrow, and then
Excuse me?
yeah.
Sorry. Do you know where the gym is?
All the way down to the right.
All right. I know where it is. I thought you were cute.
Thank you.
What's your name?
It's Maddie.
Kevin. Where are you from, though?
Huh?
All right, we have to give him props for what he did. Approaching a girl with other dudes. Have to respect this. Even though he approached in an indirect way at first, he could have done like direct straight away. Okay? Like asking for indirect stuff at the beginning, it's always like there is always like that moment. You look.
Excuse me?
Yeah.
Sorry. Do you know where the gym is?
All the way down to the right.
All right.
Look, you ready for the moment?
I know where it is. I thought you were cute.
Thank you.
What's your name?
That moment.
Maddie.
That moment, you want to avoid it basically. That like, okay, he was here for that. You don't want to create that kind of stuff basically. Look, he knows, she knows. Just be direct, okay? We don't have to waste our time like that by being indirect. No need to fuck around.
Kevin. Where are you from, though?
Huh?
Where are you from?
Here.
But what's your background?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
I don't know. I've lived here my whole life.
Just like white?
Cuban.
Cuban? German? Okay. Well, I thought you were very beautiful. I was wondering if I get your number. I know it's loud as fuck right now.
Oh yeah. No, I'm so.
You're with someone? Is that the guy?
No, he's not here. These are my friends.
Okay. All right.
He's at school right now.
All right. Well, take it as a compliment.
Thank you.
All right.
Honestly, she's hot. Like, he went for it. It's kind of tricky because she has guys, friends who are there. But you see, it's possible, it's doable because they just like fucked off basically. They didn't even stay in the interaction. She just left the girl for him. So it was his chance. And the girl tells him, I have a boyfriend. And he's like, oh, okay, it's fine. Take it as a compliment. He created a very nice situation with that girl where he literally have her male friends backing off and he doesn't even insist a little bit. It's very disappointing. I always insist. If I approach a girl and it's going well during the interaction and she's like, no, I can't, I have someone. I'm like, okay, and what? And I always like push it to the maximum, because it's one of a kind opportunity. And a good way like to just get her Instagram, for example, in that situation, is that you just like take your phone out, you open Instagram, and you start typing her name in the search, you know, like whatever her name was, Anna. And you're like, which Anna is that? It works super well, you know, because usually like girls, they get like a peer pressure by seeing other Anna. They want to correct you, you know, they want you to find the right profile, their profile. It's a good way like to insist, you know, a bit. While you are typing your name, you can say like, come on, it's just Instagram, you know, it's nothing. I'm just going to react to your stories, you know, little fires. Don't play it a bit with her. She's like, oh, I have a boyfriend, and you're like, basically, fine, I don't care, just give me your Instagram, you know, it's nothing. I will just react to your stories. And it works well, honestly. It works well to be persistent. And if you want to get that quality of girls, which he is not getting at all by having such game, then being persistent will help you.
Love you. Bye.
Man, stop doing that. Just stop, you know.
Fuck. She was cute too. Holy shit. They see the camera. Sorry. Do you guys know where the gym is? Kind of lost.
You're making a video?
What are you talking about?
I'm looking at your camera right now. You've done this to me before.
Oh, fuck. Oh, well. I've done it to you before? What is this? Holy
I was walking to the gym.
Yeah, that's funny.
I was walking to the gym, and you were like, oh, you're really pretty. And I was like, I have a boyfriend. And you were like, me too.
Oh, my God. I remember that one. Damn. All right, well, that was L.
I tried. Well, you really caught me off guard that time, but
Yeah.
now I caught you off guard.
Yeah, you did. Excuse me? Sorry.
That time.
The girls, they already know him because he's like that clown on the campus, you know, who is like going around and approaching while recording in 4K. So the cameraman is literally like that, you know. Everyone is seeing the camera.
Kind of lost.
It's not really serious. I mean, he's not selling any course, so it's fine. But he's clearly not doing it seriously. If you want to be serious about cold approach, there is nobody recording you. You go to the girl and you approach her, you know, like it's like that magic moment that you create without any camera, without anything. And you want to stay low-key also. Because of his attitude, he's now being seen in his environment as that guy who is just like going around and approaching girls and recording himself. So yeah, it's a good example of why it's so important to stay low-key. He really approaches anything. The girl previously was cute, but he goes like, yeah, like he has no standards, you know. It's really important like to keep your standards high, to only approach the highest quality of girls, just like the one before, basically.
Sorry, really quick. Do you guys know where the library is?
Library right there. Right.
Wait, hold on. I have a real quick question. What's your name? Because I thought you were cute. I'm just stalling. I know where the library is.
Bro. Like what? Why does he do this? Have standards, man. Like, you cannot go from that brunette who was like super cute to that, you know. Have standards. It's so important if you want to get good at this. You don't want to approach anything. You want to have standards. Standards are built. You won't be able to go for the highest quality of girls straight away. But if you go around, you know, just like give random compliments to any girl, then it's just fake, you know. It's really better when it comes from the heart. When you see a girl, you really find her attractive, you go talk to her. Again, he's approaching indirectly. It's probably 90% of his approaches, indirect approaches. It's not serious. Just go direct.
Yeah, I know where it is. I just had to stop you guys somehow. It's like all three of you. You guys are fucking running?
Yeah, we had someone to be.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys thought, damn, that's crazy. That was crazy.
Always go for the contact. Do not let them go like that. I know he's just a clown. I know he's just doing it to gesture max, you know, and then make content probably. Maybe he's not serious about it. Deep down, he's serious about it, you know. Deep down, he cares. And he's kind of like acting like a clown, like to avoid confronting himself, to avoid having to deal with like the real stuff, you know, the stuff that is underneath all the layers. So yeah, as long as he's doing that, he won't be able like to really like get results. Man, it's so fucking over for bro. He won't be able like to get results, you know, and just get good at cold approach, because that's what we want to do. We want to become the best at cold approach, right? And he won't be able to become good at it if he keeps playing like he's doing. Gotta take it more seriously.
Excuse me? I saw you. I thought you were like really cute.
Oh, thank you.
What's your name?
Emma.
So first compliment, I saw you. You are really cute.
Kevin.
Nice
Where are you
to
going
meet
to now?
Class, chemistry.
Okay, cool. I'm about to go to the gym. But I was just gonna ask you, like, who gave you permission to be so beautiful today?
Oh, stop.
Like,
Second compliment, who gives you the permission to be so beautiful? It's too much, okay? Do not put her on a pedestal. Too much. One compliment is enough.
Kevin.
Nice.
I saw you. I thought you were like really cute.
He always do the same thing. He always asks for the name
Oh, thank you.
What's your name?
Emma.
instead of introducing himself.
Kevin.
Nice
Where are you
to
going
meet
to now?
Class, chemistry.
Okay, cool. I'm about to go to the gym. But I was just gonna ask you, like, who gave you permission to be so beautiful today?
Oh, stop.
Like this is crazy. I see you. It's like you're glowing.
Oh, thank you. That's so nice.
Where are you from?
West Palm.
But
So not far.
what's your ethnicity though?
Oh.
Like your background? Just why?
German, Swedish,
German, Swedish?
Scottish.
Do you know any
Irish,
German?
all of that. No.
No. English? Just that's it.
English,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
It's all distant. It's
Okay.
yeah.
All right. Well, I was wondering if I could get your number.
Sure.
All right.
I was wondering if I can get your number. Asking the permission to get her number is not a good thing at all. You want to be more assertive. What I usually do is asking if she has Instagram. Like, do you have Instagram? Of course, most girls have Instagram today, and it's a bit weird to ask this, but when you do it during the approach, it's super smooth, you know, because girls, they have that caring mode that you can activate. And if you ask her, do you have Instagram? It feels that you are a bit unaware of whether she has Instagram or not. She will be more inclined to give you her Instagram because you didn't ask for the Instagram directly. You asked if she had Instagram. You didn't ask about her Instagram, like, what's your Instagram? You asked if she had Instagram. So she would be more inclined to say yes, to be like, yeah, of course I have Instagram. And then you just have like to take your phone out and start typing your name in the search, you know, and just get her Instagram basically. You see what I mean? That's the level we are playing at. And yeah, that's why this is bad. Like, don't ask for her permission to get her Instagram, because he found a girl who is kind enough to give her Instagram. But if you find a girl who has a bit of character, you know, like, and she will be like, no, then you're fucked basically. So better to use my method as always, and to just just ask if she has Instagram or not. Really good way to get to Instagram.
We got to do some fun stuff. You know what I'm saying?
I go to the beach. I go out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the beach, you gotta be careful because it's like bipolar here. So it's like, I mean, look, it's raining. I didn't think it was gonna rain today. How's the day so far?
So far, good.
Good?
Yeah.
All right. All right, well, I'll text you, all right?
Okay, sounds
Okay,
good.
all
Nice
right,
to
bye.
meet you.
Love you.
Love you. It's so over for him. Like, honestly, he has potential, but he's just ruining it with his little like gimmicks and his layers. Basically, his layers are ruining his relationships, his interactions. As usual, he's talking about a potential meeting. You don't want to do this. I will text you later is enough.
Hi, excuse me. Can you hear me?
Give me. A ver, dame un segundo. Yeah, what's up?
Where you from?
Mexico.
Mexico? Like fully?
Like, kind of. Why?
No, I just saw you. I thought you were gorgeous.
Thank you.
But what's your name?
Ariella,
Kevin. Who are you on the phone with?
my grandma.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I was just wondering if I could get your number. I saw you.
Sure.
All right. You're stunning. You're glowing from a mile away. Like, you can't be doing this. This is a hazard. All right. I'll text you, all right? All right, bye. Hi, excuse me?
Doing way too much, as usual. You really start to see the patterns here of what is going wrong with that guy. I see those patterns straight away, because I'm used to that. I'm used to reviewing approaches. I'm used to do approaches. But here, it's always the same thing, basically.
Really quickly, I was walking and I saw you and I thought you were like really cute.
Oh, thank you.
What's your name?
I'm Katie.
Katie, nice to meet you. Kevin. Your friends are like, oh my God, this happens like so many times a day. I can't stand it. But like, where are you from though?
I'm from Boston.
Why is everyone from Boston here? I met so many people from Boston. It's like
Really?
insane. Yeah. But what's your background?
What do you mean?
Like, what's your ethnicity?
Oh, I'm just like white.
White?
Yeah, I was
Okay.
born in California. So.
Okay. All right. Solid. Do you do any sports?
I ran track in high school.
Ran track in high school. Okay. Solid. Well, I was wondering if I could get your number real quick.
Yeah, sure.
All right. Maybe we could do something.
Yeah.
Your friends are like, what the? She keeps looking at the camera. It's not serious. Like, I don't even think it's staged. It's just like a prank or something, or a joke for him, but it's not, like when you cold approach girls like that, you actually like create some stuff, you actually like make stuff happen.
So many people from Boston. It's like
Really?
insane. Yeah. But what's your background?
What do you mean?
Another thing he keeps asking, it's what's your background? Nobody understands. And
Like,
he's
what's your ethnicity?
What's your ethnicity? Like, what? Why?
Oh, I'm just like white.
White?
Why would you ask this to a white girl in America? It makes no fucking sense. Like, what's your ethnicity? You can ask that to a girl who doesn't look from there, but otherwise, find other questions to ask her.
Like, what the fuck? Does this happen often?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure it does.
It's Katie.
It's a curse of being beautiful, you know what I'm saying? All right, nice to meet you. Bye.
Ay. He did it again. So, when you approach a girl, you do not want to make her aware that it is an approach, that you are approaching her, The first thing he did was to ask her like, oh, like your friends are laughing. You get approached a lot and it's really bad. Don't make her aware that it is an approach, just try to create that magical moment where she forgets, about the other guys who approached her and it's just you and her. It's really stupid to remind her that she's approached a lot. You see what I mean? You want to stand out. You don't want to be part of the group of guys who approached her during the day. So do not talk about them at all.
Excuse me? I saw you and like, honestly, I think I'm in love with you. What's your name?
Thank you, Madison.
Bro, it gets worse and worse, man.
Thank you, Madison.
Kevin.
Nice to meet you.
Where are you from though? Excuse me? Hi, so we're shooting like a YouTube video showing guys you don't have to be scared approaching girls.
Okay.
Yeah, especially beautiful girls, Where do you think
Beautiful girls, he said. Holy shit.
girls, where do you think the camera is though? You were like, if you had to look. He's just fucking sitting there like, is it cool if we use that though?
Okay.
Yeah, is it cool if we use that? You were really sweet.
Yeah, I mean, I'm
Yeah?
not like gonna be mean to anyone.
Yeah. But you were really sweet. It was a nice interaction, and yeah, is it cool if we use that? I don't even think they
Is it
really.
on YouTube?
Yeah, it's Crew Aesthetics. I
Yeah.
can sing you if you
Maybe I'll
want.
subscribe.
No, I appreciate that.
I wasn't aware he was doing it for fun. Now I understand, it's fully like just some kind of social experiment he is doing for his channel. It's still like very telling. Usually guys will do it for fun. They do it for fun because they cannot do it seriously. So they are forced like to add layers basically, like that's, oh, I'm a YouTuber, so I am doing it for that. Instead of just like removing layers and being as real as possible and really like showing that they care about connecting with them, that they are there like to connect emotionally, you see what I mean? And he has no idea how to do it, so he has to do all of that social experiment stuff so he can interact with them basically. and he doesn't know how to interact with girls without that social experiment thing. And I know it because just by seeing the way he approaches, if he knew how to do it the right way, he wouldn't even do a social experiment around it. It's still a very good lesson to understand what to not do during the approach. As always, if you want me to review a specific video, let me know in the comments. We are shooting 2 reviews per week at the moment. The more you keep watching those videos and the more you keep taking action, the more you will understand how to cold approach the right way.